What's up guys? So now we have our new Renegade Croc, and I think Croc is very interesting. Renegade is going to be used by all types of players. If you're playing biker, bulker or shooter, I think Croc is the Renegade that is going to replace launching, and we needed this kind of Renegade for a long time. My next Renegade is going to be Croc. I will try to max him out as fast as possible, but today's video is not about Croc. Today's video is about Kraken, because I have some interesting thing to share about this particular Renegade. So about a week ago, I maxed out my Kraken, and his first and last skill are completely maxed out. His second skill in my opinion don't need to be maxed out, as it's only going to increase the armor. And one more thing I want to clear out is that if you are not a shooter player, just don't go for Kraken. I think launching will be your best option, or Croc. We will see how he's going to do, but Kraken is not made to be used by any player except shooter players as a primary Renegade. So that's the thing that I want to clear this. Now let's talk about the results. As you can see that Kraken have two offensive skills. Despite that, the Renegade kills or the numbers are not that exciting. So you will see some battle reports on your screen that are showing us that the Renegade kills are not that surprising. You don't get a lot of Renegade kills, and I am okay with this. Kraken is a different type of Renegade. So as I said, GM is not suggesting us to use Kraken as your primary Renegade because he's a supporter or defensive Renegade. The major thing that Kraken is going to do is that he's going to decrease enemy Renegade damage. Even as a primary Renegade, if you are going to use him, he's going to decrease opponent Renegade kills, and that's where Kraken is going to shine. So when I'm using Kraken, the opponent Renegade kills are really less compared to when I'm using launching. So launching in some cases is going to give me 100k Renegade kills, but the enemy or the opponent is also going to get a lot of Renegade kills, like 80,000 or 100k or perhaps even more. But when I'm going to use Kraken, Kraken is going to give me 100 or 80k Renegade kills, but the opponent Renegade is only going to get 40,000 Renegade kills or even less. And that's the kind of place where Kraken is going to make major difference. So even though it doesn't look that cool when you see that you have less Renegade kills, but you need to understand that Kraken is also decreasing your opponent Renegade kills, and that's why I think you can use Kraken as your primary Renegade without any problem. 5-star Kraken in my opinion is the best shooter purple Renegade for you. Better than launching. If you're going to use launching, it's going to give you a lot better result than launching as a shooter player. So 5-star Kraken as your primary Renegade in my opinion is definitely worth it as a shooter player. Now that's the thing that I want to clear about Kraken. So now after experimenting him for a lot of time, I think Kraken is definitely worth it as a shooter player, despite GM saying that he can be only used as a supporter Renegade. You don't need to use him as your primary Renegade. In my opinion, you can definitely use Kraken as your primary Renegade if you don't have any golden Renegade like Jai or Megalodon and you're a shooter player. So Kraken is going to be the best for you. That's my final opinion about Kraken. Now times are interesting. As soon as I get Croc at 3-star, I will try to max out his skills as fast as possible, and we are going to discuss how Croc is going to do. So let me know your opinion about Kraken in the comment section, and that was the video guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next. Peace.